Good evening, folks. It's me, your old pal, Tony Gabagool. And I have ambitions to lead the LIM to brighter days. Because what we're going through right now, it's all the cause because of the top fan and his ego. Well, tonight, I will finally answer your questions. Because everybody's been asking me, Tony, what's in the box? What's in the box? Tonight, I will reveal what is in this box.
The following podcast has been recorded by LIM.
From taverns across Chicagoland to St. Joe's Park in Joliet to the world of podcasting, they're upholding the good name of Chet Gunderson and letting the old styles flow. They are the lovely, intoxicated men. And this is the Lovely Intoxicated Podcast.
What do you hear? What do you say, folks? Welcome to another episode of the Lovely Intoxicated Men Podcast. We are happy to have you here, and I got some big news to announce. Yes, you're hearing it first, right here, right now. In 2 weeks, we'll have a first-time appearance on this here podcast from none other than Rocket Pro Wrestling's Chief Content Officer, Nuke. So stay tuned. That'll be coming in 2 weeks. But tonight, we're starting things off. We got Man Bun Double J making another appearance on the podcast. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing well. These hot days have not been great because I have a lot of hair now, and it makes my neck sweat. So I have to sport a man bun.
I wouldn't know too much about it. So
no, you won't. You could braid your back hair, though.
All right. We're not starting off to a good start here. I'm Italian. You should know. We have back hair, all right? Get over it. And speaking of other Italians, none other than Maxwell Orion. How are you, sir?
I'm good, aside from having to go to the hospital because of a stomach issue. But it's okay. I wasn't there because of your guys' dad, Flash Harris, this time.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. And returning to the podcast, fancy you to show up, Smiley McGee. You know. Yeah, go ahead. By all means, you haven't been around lately, so go ahead. I'll give you a minute. Go ahead.
I mean, what do you want me to say? I'm here.
What do I want you to say? Where do you get off sending me a piece of corn, a corn on the cob, and telling me to shove it up my where the sun don't shine? All right, where do you get off, pal?
You know, I've supported PX through many of his battles.
Even the one where he got chopped to shit by Muggsy James?
I wasn't there for that.
Folks,
I was not.
We got something very special for you. Hold that thought, Smiley. Check out this clip.
Muggsy, normally I don't do this, but I'm doing a lot right now, so I'm going to need you to find one of the exits so we can continue on with the show.
What did I just do?
The match is over.
Well, there was a mine.
Like you didn't do it, but there was a bunch of stuff happening. I'm just going to ask you to point stuff out. Thank you.
Put that hand down. You're about to take on me. I said, put that hand down!
Hey!
No, I don't know. Thanks for this.
Okay, look. So I would normally come and help you, but I have to. Okay, the host is in the. Okay, look. Yes. You do this. Okay. I still on you. You do the thing. Okay, thank you. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the
That's some good. That's how you tenderize meat right there.
Oh man.
Go ahead. You were saying you support PX. Go ahead.
I support him through all of his battles. I've been there when he was there for his first match ever in his
What
life.
about his second match when he was tenderized by Muggsy James? Roll the clip
again. Play the clip. Play the clip.
Put that hand down. You're about to take I missed. I said, put that hand down.
Oh, God.
It's even better the second time.
I wasn't there. I was attending to, the Indiana Beach.
Hey, Smiley,
so, because the triple loop can't seem to not be broken, as y'all have, heard. So
that's why I stick to wooden roller coasters over there.
Smiley, when you say that you've been through all of PX's battles, were you also there when after the Battle of Gettysburg when he gave the address? Were you also there for that?
I think that's the wrong person.
Oh no, he delivered the Gettysburg address.
Yeah. I don't think that PX delivered the Gettysburg address. I'm just saying.
Well, what do you know? Do you have any knowledge of any of that? Have you read big leather-bound history books? No.
I mean,
do you even know how to read?
I mean, I know how to read. At least, the work manuals that they give me at work, but
Well, you can't be reading it that carefully because the roller coasters keep breaking down. But I want to get back on track, Smiley. You're telling me that, roller coaster is broken because of this guy. So, Smiley, you followed PX through all of his battles, but you're telling me you're going to side with him through all this LIM civil war that's going on?
I mean, I have this far, haven't I?
For what reason? What do you see in him that you don't see in me as a leader?
To be honest, you sat there and tried to prove that I was the mole. For the longest time, and I feel like you still haven't given up on that, but I'm not sure.
That's another story.
So how can I truly trust somebody who doesn't truly trust me?
It's fair. And you know what? It wasn't fair of me to put that on you. You were an outsider coming in. I hadn't earned your trust. You hadn't earned my trust. Maybe at some point you'll reconsider and you'll think about joining my side, the right side.
Maybe we'll definitely have to. Well, we can't necessarily have another sit down. That didn't quite go the right way. Maybe it'll be a drink.
You know what the sit down reminded me of? When I got hit with the chair in my stomach, it also reminds me of that time when PX got punched in the face by Muggsy James. Play the clip.
Put that hand down. You're about to take I missed. I said, put that hand down.
Oh, guys.
It gets better even the third time.
All right. So who else I wish you could see, and I hope they see that clip is Danny. Because when Danny got hit by PX, it kind of reminded me of the clip of PX getting hit by Muggsy James, right, guys?
Yeah, run the clip.
Put that hand down. You're about to take I missed. I said, put that hand down.
All right, we're back. Speaking of Danny, anybody?
Anybody hear from him? I've tried calling him several times. I went by his apartment and his roommate and said that he wasn't there, and they hadn't seen him in a long time either.
Well, I got a peace treaty I want to offer him because of the way that the 3-hour iron liver match ended up, I really want to make it up to him. So I got something special for him. I think he'll appreciate.
What is it?
Oh, I can't tell you yet. I want him to be surprised. It's a nice gift. I picked it out. It has meaning. It's relevant.
Okay, but I mean, you haven't personally always been in the best of favor with Danny, and I still feel like I'm the only one who's made the efforts to try to like reach out to him. So I'm curious as to like what it is you're going to offer him, because I mean you did mess up real bad at the Iron Liver match.
I think we've gotten past the blame of who shares what.
I don't think so, because Danny still has been radio silent. He's obviously still feeling some type of way about what's happened. Like, you may have moved on, but that doesn't mean the issue's moved on. So I'm just trying to make sure everyone is like looked out for. We need to focus on like the real issue here, and like as long as we're all on the same page about what to do with the top fan and all that crap. I also got to make sure Danny's being looked out for, because not many people were in his corner that day, and because I wasn't there. So I'm just trying to make sure everyone's being taken care of and being looked out for.
All right, Mother Teresa, I appreciate you doing that.
Well, I mean, you're allegedly supposed to be the leader, and you ain't doing.
I'm leading.
How? You haven't reached out to Danny once. I've been doing it all.
I got a gift for him. I got a gift.
So
I don't trust.
Let us in on what the gift. You don't trust me?
No, I don't trust the post office to deliver the gift. I want to give it to him in person. He hasn't been to town.
Okay, well, then how are you supposed to do that if you ain't doing nothing to try to reach out to him?
Dude, I went to Hot Emo Gothic Girl Big Titty GF concert the other night, and he wasn't even there. So wait.
Hold the phone. There was a hot big titty goth chick show, and you didn't tell me.
And he wasn't even there. So
that behavior is chicanerous and deplorable, and I will not stand for it.
Double J, I'm making efforts here to be a
Clearly
leader.
not. You didn't reach out to Danny. You didn't invite me to the motherland, it sounds like.
That's your fault, Sweaty Neck. You didn't ask if anybody was doing anything. Is what I'm hearing.
All right, let's not get into a debate over hair. All right, there, hat guy.
I'm just wearing a hat. Yeah, I have a receding hairline, but I ain't got to put my stuff in a bun. Fuck millennial.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's okay.
A lot of compliments. People love the hair.
You talking to yourself in the mirror does not count as people.
I'm big enough for 3 people, so it does count.
Let's get back on track here. So I do have some highlights. IPW ran a show a few weeks back, almost a month ago now. One of the biggest moments of the show. I want to take a look. This is a live look of what happened. It's PX getting punched in the face by Muggsy James. Play the clip.
Put that hand down. You're Muggsy, I missed. I said, put that hand down!
Oh God! It's a shame I missed that show, but all right, fellas. We'll get back.
It was a real hard-hitting show. If you
that's all right, because guess what? Now Maximus Orion can start going to IPW shows because I don't have to work on Mondays.
Nice.
Solid.
There we go.
Nice.
Maybe you two can chop PX just like Muggsy chopped the shit out of
I'm
PX.
not even going to be wrestling.
Roll
there.
the clip again.
I'll just.
Put that hand down. You're Muggsy, I missed. I said, put that hand down!
I'll just get up out of my seat in the crowd, go over there and just fucking smack him. You ever see anybody see was it Crocodile Dundee where he punches that dude at the table? That's what that's gonna look like. Right when I'm next to PA, it's gonna be like, look at that one over there. That's how it's gonna look.
Oh, that'll be great.
Well, speaking of Jimmy Kimmel, on the last episode of this podcast, while Maximus was explaining what a Jimmy Kimmel is, I got PX with the Jimmy Kimmel, and well, a lot of people are wondering, well, Gabagool, why'd you leave? Why'd you leave the episode so abruptly? Well, I had to take care of something, and I put in a call to my old cousin Gabagool Ross. We can play the clip. You'll see what he's been working on for me.
Howdy, folks. It's your old pal, Gabagool Ross. Just checking in. Now, I got a special commission I'm working on for my dearest cousin, Tony Gabagool, and he's in dire need of a beautiful work of art right now. So, you know, when life gives you top fans, we do the best we can to manage, but sometimes, Tony, you gotta roll up your sleeves, roll up your sleeves and get dirty with them. Do what you gotta do. This is your world, and he's living in it. Don't ever forget that. Ain't that right, little Gabagool? Alright, so this piece that I'm working on. See, the top fan likes to say that Tony made a mistake. But in our world, we don't believe in mistakes. They're happy little accidents. So, you know what? Let's throw out that mistake and let's start over. So, we're going to take the putty knife. We're going to go in here. Tony, we're going to give you a nice, strong foundation for this special project. All right. Ooh, that's nice. I like that, the spackle. It's pink flavor. What do you think of that? Pretty good, huh? All right. Now that that's done, let's, again, the clean slate. Let's go in with a nice white, all right? The titanium white. We're going to take it all. All right, now, beat the top fan out of it. Now that the top fan's been beaten out of it, let's go in with a little bit of LIM purple. Ooh, I like the way this is looking. What do you think? And now we'll go in with a little bit more, beat that top fan. We're going to go in with a little bit of RPW purple right there. Okay, because, you know, we all bleed RPW purple. It's so entertaining. All right. Ah, miraculous. I think there's only one thing left to do. Isn't that right, little guy? We got to christen it. Christen it the only way we know how. With some old style. I'll take a sip. All right, go ahead and just pour that all over it. Oh, there you go. Christen the hell out of it. Christen Bone. Is that an old friend of mine? All right. Oh, he's going to love it. Folks, I think you're going to love it too. We'll catch you at the next one. Take care now.
So, you see Gabagool Ross, he's been working on a special project for me, right? It's something near and dear to me. I shouldn't be judged by one mistake that I made almost 4 years ago, 3 years ago. I lost track of time. That's how long it was ago. So Gabagool Ross, I commissioned him. And I wanted him to take something that was a disaster piece. Hold on, guys. I got to get rid of my background because it really doesn't do it justice. I wanted him to take a disaster piece such as this. You guys know what this is?
That's the original LIM title that Chet stepped on.
It wasn't Chet. Wow. It was Chet Wagner, not Chet Gunderson. All right.
Oh.
Or somebody that looked like Chet Wagner. And he, my cousin, Gabagool Ross, he works wonders. Gentlemen, I am pleased to announce that the OG LIM belt is back. It's new, it's improved, and it's better than ever before. Go ahead, take a look at that.
Gabagool.
Yeah, Gabagool. That's right. That's me. I'm Gabagool here, baby with Rekka. What do you think of that, guys? What do you think? Looks good on me, huh?
Those look nice.
That's
Been
what
working out my shoulders.
That's what you guys have. That's what you and Gabagool have been working on, and to unify us and bring us back on track.
This will unify us. I have a vision. And it goes along with me trying to become the leader, trying to instill some fun again. I will defend this title whenever, wherever, sticking to my word. Not like Danny, not like PX. And if I lose, I will hand it to you. All I ask is a rematch so we can keep on drinking.
Sounds fair enough.
Gabagool.
Gabagool.
Whoa! That's Gabagool.
My eyes twitching already.
Oh boy.
No.
Was he just doing LA Night? Are you stealing LA Night? You can't just be coming on the screen and going, no. You can't be doing that shit.
Top fans can do whatever the hell they want, especially when it's clear to me now that Gabagool is trying to crown himself the LIM champion because he can't challenge for this. So what does he do? He puts on his fancy wig, pretends to be his cousin, and he commissions a new LIM champion. Is somebody going to step on that one too, Gabagool? Is that going to be a format? You might as well have put Welcome on that, because you might as well have put Welcome on the other one that got stepped on. Yeah, that one. How are you doing?
The hell am I doing? I'm putting the LIM back together piece by piece. The LIM that you keep breaking down to nothing.
I'm breaking down the LIM.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Really?
PX, you and your ego. You took the title that I introduced. Well, actually, let me go a little bit back further. Your brother brought in a title. I had my gripes about that, but I got over it. But then the second we give it to you, a moment of generosity from us to you, you bastardized the title, and you've used it to leverage yourself in a position where you think you're better than us. But guess what, pal? You're not better than us. You're nothing. You're nothing without us.
You're really saying that I think that I'm somehow better than you guys? I don't think I've said that at any point.
Hey,
I've said I'm
dipshit, what have you
better
been
than
calling
you guys.
yourself the
I
last 3
haven't said
months?
anything like that overall, because I damn well am. I mean, you did give me my belt at the end of the Iron Liver match. You did. Even you can't deny that I outdrank my brother that day. Because I think it was pretty clear. And Smiley, I just got to say, it is so good to see you back on the podcast and to have you on my side with all this. I got to ask you, this is bullshit, right? With what Gabagool's doing? Don't you agree with me? Yeah, baby Lagaka, what the heck? You used to say my name all the time. You were chanting for Pat. And now you're chanting for Gabagool, and I've heard that, and I'm supposed to be your childhood hero, and I can't help but feel a little betrayed. I can't help but feel a little betrayed, because I have been the LIM beer drinking champion as of the time of recording this episode, 256 days. I have held this gold for a very long time. I've defended it more than Danny. I've defended it 5 times successfully. Gabagool, you just had when you had the LIM championship, you just left it at home when somebody stepped on it. That's what you did. I may have put stuff on the ground. I may have done all of those things, but I've never let anybody step on this where I've had to make another one made. This is the original belt.
It's not the original.
No.
It's not.
This is the original belt that Danny made, because maybe you were a little too
He didn't make
chicken
it, he
shit.
bought it.
At the end of the day, let's actually break this down, okay? I'm thinking you stopped bringing the belt to shows. It wasn't because it got stepped on, but maybe you were feeling a little too chicken shit to actually defend it.
Dude, I've drank more beers on this podcast tonight than you have in your last 5 title defenses. Get real. Get real, you little shit. Let's go. Let's do something about it. Stop tired of talking. Let's do something.
You guys know that you're arguing over 2 championships, one that PX is holding that is made of plastic, and one that you're holding. Very nice artwork. I'm not going to take anything away from your cousin.
Thank you.
But looks like it was made from shit at Michael's craft store. This is what you guys are arguing about. Plastic and felt and paint. That's what you're arguing about? It's not even a real championship. There's no gold on it.
It's not felt. It's more than that. It is more than that to me. Sorry, I'm going through the dark. I'm in a tunnel right now. The New Jersey Turnpike is a disaster this time of day. Listen, it's more than just plastic, felt, markers, old style cardboards. This is fucking real to me. This is all I got. Come on. I fought for this. I drank for this. I gave up half my life.
But here's the thing, because technically that's not the original. correct?
Technically, it is. It just
How?
it had a little work done. Went down to Miami.
But the
Beach.
whole main plate has been removed. The original main plate has been removed. So here's the thing. Now we have this whole John Cena, CM Punk, who has the real WWE title thing going on. So now which one are we supposed to look at? Is it that one or is it that one?
I think you're supposed to look at this one. And I'm not going to agree with Gabagool on a whole lot tonight. But the one thing that I am going to say is I actually agree with you in that this LIM Beer Drinking Championship represents who is the face of the lovely intoxicated men. Who is the people when they see LIM anywhere, who they're going to identify the LIM brand is. It's no different than having RPW champion Steve Michaels being identified with Rocket Pro because he's got that belt.
That's actually a huge difference.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not the same
Rocket Pro
thing.
is a brand.
Rocket
LIM
Pro is a
brand.
company. Rocket Pro is a company, a trademarked company.
Yeah, and we're a nonprofit that funnels money into the Baby
Okay.
Rebecca Foundation. So, come on, dude. You're in the LIM. You should know where all the money's going.
Fucker.
Follow the trailer. Jesus.
Okay, but you can't compare yourself to somebody that actually fought for a championship, won a championship, representing a company, a whole company, when he goes and defends that in Hawaii or at IPW, or he's going down to I forget the name, but the one in San Antonio in November. He's defending the title at those places. You're defending it amongst the same 4 fucking people. It's made out of plastic. And you're just drinking beers to have it change hands. You can't. I'm not taking. Listen, you guys want to hold it to whatever you want to, whatever level. That's great, but you cannot compare a main championship for the main title for the company to one that you guys sit at ringside. That's plastic, and the way you win it from each other is by being who's the bigger alcoholic.
Now,
that's what I'm saying. You cannot compare this. That's like me comparing the RPW title to the WWE Championship. I can't do that.
Here's what I will say. It is obviously it's non-sanctioned, right? It's not an actual title belt. It's a gimmick. But at the same time, I have brought this belt with me to IPW. I've introduced people to LIM. I've brought it to other wrestling shows. I've brought it to super wrestlers. I have brought this belt to bars. Coming along, by the way, with Rocket Pro Flyers, for anybody that might be wondering, why is this weirdo wearing this belt that says LIM while he's out drinking? And then when they ask me, I say, well, I'm part of this fan group, and we go to these shows called Rocket Pro Wrestling, and here's a flyer for their next show.
Okay, so here's the thing. So so you're telling me that if I put the fucking flyer on my belt, that's the same thing. That's basically what you just said to me. You just said that the LAM Championship is an advertising ploy. That's what you just told me. You didn't tell me that it has the same prestige as the RPW title. You just told me it's an advertising
I've
ploy.
I've never claimed that it had the same prestige. But I'm saying this is the representation and the symbol of the LIM brand.
I get that, and I respect that. What you guys are not, neither one of you are hearing is that you're fighting over pieces of plastic.
I don't think he's getting a Gabagool.
I don't think so either. I mean, if anything...
Am I the only one here with it? Well, I'm the only sober one.
I mean, Double J, you got to weigh in on this.
No, I did not Double J. I'm not talking about right now. I'm just talking about in general.
No. I want Double J to weigh in on this.
No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. He was showing me his water. Like that mattered.
Well, I want to see what I'm curious, actually.
Fair enough.
Not, I know I haven't seen eye to eye with him, but I'm willing, it's the LIM podcast. I'm willing to give him I want to hear his opinion on this whole, is it a plastic title? Is it the representation of the LIM brand?
I think I think you're both just missing the entire point of what's going on here. You're both focusing too much on, I will agree with Maximus, on an arbitrary piece of plastic. But I do agree that it does represent the LIM. Whoever holds it is seen as the person in our group that is prominent. But that's what you two morons are focused too much on, is who is the leader.
You're not going to call me
Hold
and him
on,
moron.
Gabagool. Let me
You can call him, but not
Hold
me.
on. Oh,
Let me
got
talk.
the floor there, sir.
I was
He's
given
still
the
got the
floor.
floor.
And you two
I'm
are just
sorry.
focusing on your own selfish interest. You're both saying it's to elevate the LIM, but you're causing further divides in the group. Like, for fuck's sake, no one's heard from Danny. You haven't heard from your own brother. I'm the only one. Like, that's a problem. You're taking this whole issue of you and your stupid championship to a degree that it is dividing and destroying what we are. We are supposed to be men that are lovely individuals, and we get intoxicated at wrestling shows. And now, no, put your fist down. You're a part of the problem right now too, Gabagool. You're supposed to be trying to step up and be the leader, but all you're focused on the past how many months making your title belt again, instead of trying to do things that actually bring us back together. And then Smiley looking at us like he's trying to film some other type of video right now. What are your thoughts on all of this? Like, you've just been sitting there looking silent, mailing corn to people, apparently on the side of the top band. Like, is this a joke to so? Like, why are you guys like laughing right now?
He's
Like,
got. Can I interject briefly? You keep mailing corn, it's going to escalate into something else. You got some real Unabomber vibes going. Okay, calm down.
so, Smiley, what are your thoughts on all this? I've shared my piece. Clearly, you have to see, too, that all of these antics are destroying what we created. We don't need to be focusing on these titles. We need to be focusing on what brings LIM together and elevates what we set out to do, and that is to be lovely, be manly, and get obliterated at wrestling shows.
You know what? Actually,
No, I want to hear from Smiley.
No. I do want to hear from him too, but I'm gonna like rephrase your question in a certain way. Smiley, who do you think is the rightful, real LIM beer drinking champion?
So, the way that I've seen this, okay, Gabagool technically had the original OG belt, so we're going to go with here, in his possession for all this time, correct, Amundo?
That is correct. Never lost it.
Then Danny orders this championship that you currently hold in your possession, PX, to the group.
I do.
Gabagool technically never lost the original belt. If you see where I'm going with this.
I see where you're going with this, but I
So
have
in
a
all
problem with your
technicality,
logic.
his belt, even though he changed it, is technically the rightful belt. And in this instance, it's almost like you're the real world champion part of things, which I don't necessarily see a problem with.
Wait,
because-
clear this up. Pronouns, pal. Who's who?
Okay. Gabagool, OG,
It's
original.
Gabagool, not Gabagool. It's not yo Gabba Gabba.
All right,
Corn and
Gabagool. Sorry, my Indiana accent is a little off, you know?
You know, you still can do that. You just call me fucking
And then
Gabagool.
PX,
You can
you're
do,
like
know.
that
Oh, my God.
real
See?
world champion, introduced a belt because Danny introduced a belt to us. And technically that kind of acts like you're saying that that's the new.
So what are you
championship.
trying to essentially say is there can't be two champions right now,
That is
Smiley?
exactly it.
Okay, now that we've worked and noted that there can't be two champions, hold on. Maximus has had his arm up. He was stuck and he was bleeding from that arm.
No,
I feel like
listen,
I
listen,
like
you're
I have
not
to
leading.
I don't know if
I was never.
Now on the screen.
No,
I wasn't on the screen at the beginning because I was taking care of top fan shit. Now I'm on the screen. Now I'm reinserting myself back in charge. A second, okay? Hold on a minute. So let me just get this straight. Gabagool doesn't bring the belt to defend starting in October 22. There's no LIM beer drinking championship until July 2023 when Danny brings it back. All of a sudden, Gabagool has a problem with Danny being the LIM beer drinking champion, even though he never really lost it. And I won it. Well, you guys relinquished it to me, but I've held it ever since, defended it ever since, 5 times, more than Gabagool when he had it, more than Danny when he had it. Danny didn't even defend the title. There's absolutely no documentation of any title defenses that he wants to claim happened in New Jersey. Never happened. All bullshit. Might as well have said that he defended the LIM beer drinking championship in Rio de Janeiro. Same site where Pat Patterson won the Intercontinental Championship. And we all know that tournament never happened. But let's be honest here. Let's be real with ourselves a second. Ever since LIM started, who has been at the forefront of this group? Me.
That would be you.
Who
the top
has
fan.
opened up doors for the rest of the LIM? Me. Who continues to open up doors for the LIM?
Maximus.
Me. Who is the LIM champion? Me.
Gabagool.
I am the
only
LIM champion, and you're just so mad that you're not able to challenge for this one that you had to come up with some cockamamie bullshit.
Can we hear what Maximus
to
has
make
to
yourself
say?
a claim that you're the, he can wait because I'm not done with this yet. I am not fucking done with this yet.
Hey,
Here's
this
my
is
problem.
supposed. Let me
Here's
stop
my
you real
problem
quick.
with Gabagool.
Briefly.
Gabagool,
Hey,
he wants to talk about being
this
a
is
leader.
A family show. This is a family show.
I don't
and you're
give a
talking
shit.
About,
This is my
you're
show.
talking about penis.
This is my
Nami.
show.
You said Kakanami.
Your
We don't
show.
talk
I
about
thought
it
you
was
are
our show.
telling me what to do on my fucking show. Okay?
I believe that's called narcissism.
Now, here's what I'm going to say to everybody, because I want to make this perfectly fucking clear, because clearly, over the past fucking couple months, it hasn't been perfectly fucking clear. I am in charge of the lovely intoxicated men. I am still the leader of the lovely intoxicated men. Turtle can go ahead and acknowledge Gabagool is the leader of the LIM, and that's whatever fantasy world Nubby wants to live in, that's on him. But then other people are starting to get confused about who the actual leader of the LIM is. I'm the one that's still showing up to shit. I'm the one that's still going out to places to talk about Rocket Pro Wrestling. Maximus, I was with you a couple weeks ago at my old high school, and we were talking with families about Rocket Pro Wrestling. Where was Gabagool then? A leader would be there. I was at IPW. I've been at every single IPW show this summer with the LIM Beer Drinking Championship to make sure that people know who the LIM Beer Drinking Champion is. Gabagool just came up out of the blue, whipped it out of his ass. Gabagool Ross. I am not done.
You've been talking for too long.
I am not fucking done here.
I'm not. I'm just fucking starting, pal. Listen. Does it ever occur to you that we haven't been around? Because who the fuck would want to hang out with you right now? You think fucking skull. Think about it. Why the fuck would we want to come around and hang out with you when you're a little prick all the fucking time?
It's too dangerous to go to IPW shows because you might get attacked by Muggsy James and play the fucking clip.
Bring that up. Don't you fucking dare bring that up.
It. Play the clip.
God damn it.
Put that hand down. You're about to take on me. I said, put that hand down!
Look at him getting smacked around. Muggsy's a great guy.
You guys done?
No, Maximus had something to say. He
So,
had his arm up in the air for too long.
Did we ever, was there ever, I wasn't part of LIM yet, because I was, running a company.
Creating those opportunities for us?
Yeah. So was there ever a vote taken that even though Gabagool was not bringing the other LIM championship around, was there ever a vote taken that the one that Danny brought in was the official LIM championship?
As a historian of the LIM, there was not.
Okay.
But
so
here's the thing.
So
Here's the thing. Let me counter this.
Can I finish my question?
No. Double. I am the leader. So I
but I'm not done with my time.
Let me be the informational liaison and leader of the LIM.
Oh,
much like Rion Skills. Happy belated
Not the
birthday,
travel
by the way.
liaison.
Let me explain this.
If you think you're the information, do
Hold
a
on,
Rion
hold on.
Skills
All right,
impersonation.
Enough.
Do an impersonation right now. Do it if you got half a sec.
That's fair.
I don't think you really want to go there, my friend.
I don't have time for him to walk in and out.
You
I don't have
really
time for him to
wanna
walk
go
in and out of
there.
his fucking door 3 times right now, Gabagool.
Oh,
I barely got the question in that I had.
Oh, wait. Oh, this is so great. Because
Oh, you're leaving?
Are you trying to see if I can do an even worse impression of Rion Skills than the one you had when you were on his birthday episode, Gabagool?
I don't think it could end any worse than getting punched in the face by Muggsy James. Play the clip.
Put that hand down. You're Muggsy, I'm Mitch. I said, put that hand down!
God damn, it never gets old.
Oh, man.
I am firing the editor. And by the way,
Aren't you the editor?
Paulo,
He's like, I'm firing me, goddammit.
let me just ask this question to Paulo.
His name's Paolo! Paolo!
What the fuck, dude? Endorsing Tony Gabagool as leader of the LIM, and you're the
Commendatory.
intern, so technically you don't answer to Gabagool, you answer to me, the leader. And my friend, you and I, we're gonna have some words.
So my question is this supposed to be is this group supposed to be like the United States of America, or is this supposed to be like fucking North Korea? Because right now it sounds like fucking North Korea.
Well, they're about to let in some visitors. They're starting to open their doors. It's gonna be like
right now.
Disney up in there.
Let me just clarify something for the record regarding this LIM beer drinking championship.
Oh, this fucking
So
title
when
again.
Danny brought it in, Gabagool was gonna challenge for it. He did make every attempt to challenge for it. And that's the thing. Gabagool treated it like it was the LIM championship. Like, Danny's title belt was the successor to his own. Do you see the dilemma here? Gabagool, by being the first member of the LIM to challenge for Danny's title, legitimized this as the actual LIM beer drinking championship.
You raised a very interesting point here, PX.
Everything that happened
Hold on.
is all on Gabagool.
I think
something stretch.
Something just happened here. So Simp sent me a message in the recording. He somehow hacked his way in, and he has a proposed resolution to this issue of the 2 belts.
Incoming message from the Simp.
Hey, it's Simp. Let's address the elephant in the room first. Why did I attack Pac-Man and Iron Liver? Well, it's simple. Dude's been a pain in my ass for the past year. First, he tries to stop me from doing my job of finding the mole, trying to help them, saying that I was dividing them or something, like for some reason. I don't know why. Then later on, well, first off, that's strike 1. Strike 2 is when he messes with all the ringtones in my phone for some reason. I don't know why. And then there's strike 3, where he somehow steals my getup and pretends he's me. Dude has had 1 match and he thinks he's the hottest thing in the world. Newsflash, no, you're not. Dude needed a reality check, and that's why I attacked him. And I saw him in that neck brace. Bro, I did not hurt you that bad. Stop. Batman, if you want to prove that you're the true, undisputed LIM champion, then I have a proposal for you, for all of you. A holds-barred, elimination style, last man standing match. We'll call it the blood alcohol content rules match because I know you love your goofy alcohol names. I know that's going to pop you. We'll even call the eliminations cutoffs. So, rules are simple. Every man for himself. Person's eliminated if they can't answer the count of 10. Or they're cut off. Last man standing becomes the true, undisputed LIM champion. Top fan, or should I say top asshole, if you really want to prove that you're the best of the best, consider this match. You face all of us and you can beat all of us. Even Gabagool. If you win this match, then we know that you're the best out of all of us. Without debate, without question. That's my proposal. I hope you take time to consider it. Because if you don't, then you just reinforce what everyone already thinks you are now. A spineless bitch. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go take a nap. Simp out.
So because Gabagool never got to challenge for the title with Danny, that nullifies what you said if he can't challenge. But also, if that is not enough to convince you, Gabagool, by your own definition, you said just a few minutes ago, also never lost the original LIM title. So to erase this whole issue of who's the champion, who's not the champion, and all this, blood alcohol content rules match. But also with that too, it'll be you, PX, the top fan, going against Tony Gabagool, also going against me, Double J, because you two will have both of your heads so far up your asses, you don't know what's good for LIM anymore, and I need to step in to truly unify us, to get us back in the direction and get these selfish, petty squabbles behind us, and back to what we do best is racking up the tab at St. Joe's for RPW.
Hold on. You're challenging me for the undisputed LIM beer drinking championship. And Sim, what the hell is he talking about with ringtones? I don't even know his password. And is he challenging for this too? Like, what the?
Yes, that's why he's also brought up the blood alcohol content rules. PX, he is, all he says is, I'm coming for you. And where he says, I'm coming for you, it's just literally, it says, I'm coming, and then a picture of your head.
Grab a towel.
I've never seen him. I've never seen him more. I've never seen him more upset via text.
Oh no! I mean,
than I
grab a
have
towel
right
in case he spills his liquid death. That's why I said grab a towel in case he spills his water again.
Hey, this is a fucking family show, all right, Gabagool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, watch
anyway,
your fucking mouth.
Yeah, so
Fuck
PX,
me.
Fuck.
Simp's coming for you.
God damn it!
He's coming for all of us. We're all involved with this. And Simp is coming hard.
To it. Dumb shits. I haven't agreed to it.
What's wrong, McFly? Chicken?
I'm more of a General Tao guy myself.
Like you said, PX, you got a couple mouth breathers tugging at Superman's cape. What are you gonna fucking do about it?
I'm daring you. Hit me right on the chin of this mouth breathing.
Oh, I'd like to, but I gotta talk to Smiley first. Where are you with all this? This is bullshit, right? Like, you're with me on this, right? Like, this is a bunch of bull crap. I really got to watch my language with the bull crap. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Blood alcohol content match. I'm in.
What?
You're in? You don't even drink alcohol. What are you gonna get messed up on root beer?
You're challenging me? Are you
I don't care.
Me?
if it's
Oh my god, this is the worst fucking night of my life.
Introduced Danny
No, that
title.
was prom when you went
I don't
home
care
by yourself.
if it's Gabagool's
Too soon.
LIM newly introduced.
Gabagool.
Gabagool's LIM
He says
title.
it better than you. Jesus.
I want a shot at the belt.
Baby LaGreca, are you in?
He's not even a member of LIM.
All right, that's true.
He's an
Not yet.
honorary member. He was born into this, okay?
And he's betraying me. I gave him Dutch babies the other week, and he's
You are
saying
his
your
mom.
name.
Baby Gabagool ain't got nothing to do about all that, man. So
Thank you. So we got Double J,
I haven't agreed to any of this.
Smiley McGee, Tony Gabagool,
And Simp.
Indecisive. Oh, Simp for sure, and an indecisive PA.
I'm not indecisive. It's pretty clear where I stand on all of this because this is all ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. You guys are tripping yourselves over logic here because none of this makes any damn sense.
And by all of this,
What did we become?
I
Where
mean,
we're all like
I may
going up against each other. Do you guys
I may not
realize how
drink.
insane this is? That we're not gonna come out of this the same. And I'm speaking as the leader. I'm incredibly concerned for this group.
well, if
That
we're so
all
concerned,
gonna go after each other.
well, we need somebody to officiate this.
Here's the thing: are we all gonna be in one piece? Should we win our Novas?
Well, we need someone to guarantee that.
You guys aren't thinking. You're thinking short term here, right? But you guys got to start thinking long term because this is a long term issue. And as a leader, as the
You're right.
leader,
It's a long-term issue.
I
It's a
am.
long time coming.
Yeah.
And let me say, as the tallest member of LIM, you only think in short-term PX because you're like 4 feet tall.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm 6 feet tall, and I've thought long-term because we need somebody to officiate this.
Yes, we do. That's right. That's right.
There needs to be a guy
We need to
who can
have somebody
control
who.
he
chaos.
just broke
Hey,
the
the
sound
guy who
barrier.
agreed to, I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, you'll
Well, you
agree
gonna
to
do
this.
it or not?
We need you
Impartial.
can agree to this.
We definitely need
somebody-
someone who's neutral.
Smiley,
to all of us.
shut up! I'm trying to talk. We need somebody who will hold us all where we need to be.
I need a
who will
muffin.
control this match. Someone who can beat the shit out of all of us. Speaking of which, play the clip from Muggsy. He's beating the shit out of PX.
Put that hand down. You're about to take a minute. I said, put that hand down!
Now there's only
It
one
gets
other
better every
person.
single time I watch it, guys.
There's one other person that I can think of that can do exactly what Muggsy did to PX to all of us.
Earl
Maximus, will you officiate the blood alcohol content rules match? Think about it. If we do anything you don't like, it's free reign to just start decking us, man. It's what you've been wanting to do ever since you've joined. That's why I haven't really thought long and hard about this because I don't really think about you like that. It's really just the best
I
plan
stepped away
moving forward.
because I needed a muffin. What's going on?
I'm
fucking
proposing
muffin
to
there.
hold us all accountable and to this match to make it not chaotic and go
That's where
sideways.
you got your muffins from?
Smiley, shut up! Maximus is going to
Little
officiate
Deborah.
this match.
What?
Yeah, it's a great idea. Maximus Orion will officiate the blood alcohol content rules match.
He is
Can't
the
hear his
son.
ass.
He is.
Sorry, we
fair.
didn't hear none of that. It kind of cut out there, PX. Can you
Smiley,
repeat
I
that?
swear to God.
Agree to any of this because this is not good for the lovely intoxicated men.
Neither is you running around doing all that shit, bitching and moaning, and I'm the top tip, I'm top fan. I got the championship. Fucking, let's go then.
Yes.
You're
Prove
the top
yourself.
fan. You should be able to.
Prove. Hey.
You should be able to defeat the fat old drunk. No offense, Gabagool. You should be
Hey,
able
hey,
to.
hey. I am
Let me
fat, but
finish.
I'm only a few years older than you. You
Doesn't
little
matter.
shit.
You're the oldest. Shut your mouth.
Ah,
You should be able to defeat Corn Boy and a guy
Yeah.
that can't see out of his fucking face mask.
all right. I level with you on that.
So if you can't
I
beat
don't
those
exactly agree on the
three,
corn
you
butt,
shouldn't
but,
have
you
that
know.
fucking title anyway.
Spitting facts. Let him cook like he's fucking Gordon Ramsay.
Hey,
Hell's
PX.
Kitchen. Where's
Hold
the
on,
lamb
That's
hold
his
on,
chop?
fucking rule.
Hold on, Gabagool. PX, you couldn't step up for the reunion. Are you gonna step up now?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I need a drink on that one. That damn.
You guys saw that Caleb Williams the other day? That was nice.
That was nice. How
about them Bears?
Yeah,
the Bears.
Yeah, that's fuck.
Yeah, IPX.
I wish I was in the hospital still.
Really had to
PX,
bring
right,
up
yeah.
the reunion, didn't you?
The
I'm the only
last
one
way
that's
I
never
knew how
gotten
to
a shot
get
at the
through to
belt.
you. Smiley, you're ruining the moment. Shut the fuck up.
Thank you.
Now, what did you say, Double J?
It was the last thing that I can think of to actually get through with you, so you would take this seriously.
You guys want to know the reason why I started LIM? The true reason? This is a shoot.
Waiting.
Smiley, I
So,
swear to God.
I had a lot of big plans for the high school reunion. And I had to step away. I had some situations that I had to deal with in my personal life. And the people that took over took those ideas and just shit all over them. And I felt like a failure. I felt like I let people I went to high school with down because they were expecting some relief from the pandemic. They were expecting a little bit of nostalgia to better times. Because let's be honest, I think we can all agree that pandemic was not a good time for any one of us. And then Rocket Pro came around. When all was said and done, Rocket Pro took me in, made me part of the family, and allowed us to build something unprecedented in the world of professional wrestling. A fan stable. We've become one of the most infamous and well-known fan groups in all of Chicagoland. And I stopped feeling like a failure. I forgot that feeling of letting people down. But I'm going to be damned if I have Gabagool take everything that I've built, just like I tried to do with the reunion, and bring it all to the ground. So, can't believe I'm even saying this. I will be a part of blood alcohol content rules. I will put my LIM beer drinking championship on the line. Gabagool will put his LIM beer drinking championship on the line. And whoever of us is the last person standing is the undisputed LIM beer drinking champion. And I'm going to do everything that I can do to make sure that the top fan walks away with it. Because let's be honest here. You guys don't get it. You don't. What have I been saying all summer? We're all growing complacent. We can make this thing so much bigger than it is. there are things we can do that would be so innovative and would blow people away. Because I know the talent we have in this group. We may not be seeing eye to eye, but I still have to make sure that I acknowledge that fact. I have the will to do some really tough, hard work to make sure we could bring ourselves on that new level. And Tony, like I've been saying, I've been giving you your due. Even if I disagree with you, I have been giving you your due. You stepped up this summer. It's been commendable. But I am the one true leader of the LIM, and that's not going to change. I am the one true champion, and that's not going to change. And after blood alcohol content rules, I will be the one true undisputed LIM champion. And nobody, none of you are going to argue with that fact. Not Gabagool, not Double J, not Simp, not Smiley. Dude, I don't even know if Danny's going to show up, but even Danny's going to be able to see what the truth is. When it comes to this group, when it comes to everything that we've built, everything that I know this group can be. I'm going to make sure that we bring it to that next level, whether you guys like it or not. When I walk out as undisputed LIM beer drinking champion, there's going to be a new era in the LIM. An era that's going to change the hearts and minds of those who have doubted us. I don't know if Gabagool is going to be able to inspire that same level of confidence if he, just so happens to potentially walk away with this. I don't know if Double J would. I don't know if Simp would. Shit, I don't even know if Smiley would. Danny, we all know he won't defend the title. But I will. And we will grow this group. And we will stop being so damn complacent. Because the point that I'm going to make sure that I make in blood alcohol content rules is that my way is the best way forward in the LIM. And at that point, you will all know to respect the champion and respect the top fan and respect the leader of the LIM.
All right. Well, seeing how this is being officiated by me, I think the only place to hold said match, because there's space, would be at my house.
The Shelly Cave.
The Shelly Cave. We got 3/4 of an acre. There is a flat square spot in the back from where the ring used to sit on the pylons. So I think it should be on neutral grounds. Because if anybody gets out of line, my mom will just...
What will she do? You froze.
Whack him with a fucking wooden spoon.
Oh, that works.
I froze?
You did.
You froze, literally, and then it sat there and said
Did I freeze?
real quick.
Yeah,
for like a half second.
We're live, pal.
All right. I mentioned my mother. Even the fucking Zoom meeting is scared of her. All right, shit. Let me do it again.
Well, you're so
But that's
fast,
what's going to
you're
happen.
Ben Shapiro.
So there you go.
All right.
Well, when is this going to take place? Like, when are we doing this?
I think I have an idea about that.
Put that